Yo, it's Marty VR, and today we're talking about the Quest 3. So the Quest 3 finally came out, finally got my hands on it. I'm playing a lot of PCVR this week, and I told you guys I would talk about the PCVR performance for the Quest 3 over like the Pro, the Quest 2, and the Index. So today we're gonna talk about it. And guys, I must say, this is probably one of the best PCVR experiences that I've ever had. I'm gonna show you gameplay and all the other good stuff. And I got a special surprise for you at the end of the video concerning wires. So if you're a wire user for any PCVR headset, I got something for you at the end. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so our first game is Half-Life Alyx. You know, as a PCVR, it's like the first game we go to test out a headset. I'm using virtual desktop because the guy Golden did update it specifically for the Quest 3 to use the XR2 Snapdragon chip. And it does look phenomenal. My PC specs are also in the description below, so check those out. I do have a 4090 as my GPU. It's kind of the main thing people want to know. But I must say, the Quest 3's main selling point to me right now is the resolution. I've never seen VR this clear. Like, look at this clip right here. I'm literally looking at my hands like, wow. I'm seeing details I've never seen before, even on my Index, my Quest Pro, my Quest 2, PSVR, even though Half-Life Alyx is on there, but it's just certain details I've never noticed in this game. Like, it's honestly amazing. Like the lighting, the colors. The Quest 3 excels in a lot of places for PCVR. And if you look at my performance, I'm running this game on medium right now. So I had to run it at medium because I am recording. I was recording at 1440p, but I did play it on godlike at 90 frames per second, and it ran perfectly. And I have to mention, I'm getting a steady 90 while casting on my Quest, because I had to cast to record my gameplay because Oculus didn't include any type of content creator tools yet. So that's pretty good considering all the usage I'm doing while playing. So this game looks phenomenal. I do like how good the Quest 3 looks for PCVR, and I think a lot of you guys will too. All right, so our next game is Project Wingman. And guys, I must say, this game looks phenomenal in the Quest 3. Like, I was so impressed. Look how I'm flying, just taking them out. Look at that. PS, if you never played this game, definitely try this game out. This is peak. I love this game. It's simple, effective, and it's just flying planes, man. It's real cool, flying jets. But yeah, the game runs great. I was running on medium. My latency was decent. Frame rate barely dropped, if any at all. 85 bit rate. It was running really well. I'm actually very surprised. Usually I would get issues out of this game, but it booted up real clean and everything. The extra performance you get with the Quest 3 for virtual desktop is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's really surpassed my Index in a lot of ways. Now, there is still some compression issues that I noticed when you turn the graphics up more, but if you find a sweet spot of performance and quality, virtual desktop is phenomenal for the Quest 3. I probably won't even use my Index as much anymore, to be quite honest with you, until I get like a big screen beyond. But I'm probably not getting that till next year, because, you know, I just put this, because I didn't get sponsored to Quest 3, you know, because I'm not a small content creator. But the only thing about the Quest 3 that I need, and it's because I'm blind, is some prescription lenses. So until VR Rock, use code MarduVR for 10% off. Sends me my prescription lenses, then, you know, kind of out of luck. But look at it, it's only like momentary frame drops when I do something crazy on screen. But it's also because, like I said before, I'm recording, casting, all that stuff. So without all that in the background, I can probably run it on God like steady. It's crazy because the game looked amazing on medium settings. I'm very impressed. All right, guys, for our third game, you know we had to hop on contractors. Some people have been around the channel for a long time. You know I love me some contractors. So I pushed the graphics up to ultra quality this time, and I'm using 200 bit rate and still running at 90. So the latency is pretty decent. And honestly, this was a really good experience. I barely got any slowdowns, and on the slowdowns you will see in the video is because the casting software for the Oculus Quest kind of sucks. So there are certain slowdowns that will happen. But I promise you, in the headset, it is running smooth and buttery. The Quest 3 is just very impressive when it comes to PCVR. And it's just, these games really show it, man. Like, it's just, they really show it. So I didn't get around to trying out AirLink because honestly, I mostly use virtual desktop anyway because it just runs a lot better most of the time. But I have heard that AirLink works really well for the Quest 3. How much of a performance upgrade, I'm not sure, but I can test that out and get back to you guys in another video. Our next game is Elite Dangerous. And I've been playing this game a lot recently on stream and stuff like that. And it is a very, 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 very impressive game graphically. So I moved back down to medium for this one, 90 frames still, 85 bitrate, and the game ran awesomely. Elite Dangerous isn't the craziest game when it comes to performance, and it ran awesomely. This game is maxed out pretty much on all fronts, and it looked like it in the headset. What's cool about virtual desktop is you can make certain colors brighter and darkers more dark. So I definitely felt that experience when I was playing, because this game looks dark with that turned on, but I also turned it off later in the video so that you guys can see, the difference. But this game looked phenomenal in the Quest 3. Had barely any performance dips, even during space travel. It looked great. Highly recommend. This is gonna be the last one because I'm pretty much repeating what I'm saying, but I think you guys get the point. The Quest 3 looks great for PCVR, and I highly recommend it. The closest headset I would compare it to would probably be the HP Reverb G2. It's almost there. It's very close. I tried the G2 one time, and the graphic quality was amazing. But I think the Quest 3 finally hit that point. And in the pancake lenses, you get so much FOV that it's gonna be hard for me to go back to my Valve Index, I'm not gonna lie to you. Games ran amazingly, and I haven't even tried the link cable yet. This is all just streaming. This is all just streaming. This is not even link cable. The link cable, I should be able to run probably godlike with no issues. All right, with that being said, I do have something special for you guys, and it is from AMVR. So if you're someone like me who uses a link cable a lot for the Quest 3, you might want to get something like this, and I'm gonna show you why. All right, guys, this is the retractable VR cable management system by AMVR, and I love this thing. They sent it to me a few weeks ago, and I've been using it ever since. You can use this with multiple VR headsets, but today we'll be talking about using it with the Quest 3's link cable. In the package, you get a guide, you get 6 retractable cable pulleys, and you also get 2 choices of how you put them on your ceiling. You can use the adhesive patches, which have a hook placed right over them, and you can take them on and off. Now, I will tell you, the adhesive is very strong and can rip up paint. So definitely make sure you think before you put it on your ceiling, because it can take that paint off, and that is a pain to actually fix. You also get screw-in hooks, which might be preferable for some of you guys who are in a house or somewhere where you can screw some into the ceiling. But the hooks are pretty inconspicuous. I barely even notice them when I'm in my room. So you can use this for the PSVR, you can use this for the Link, you can use this for the Valve Index, and it fits any headset because it has a different varieties of cable widths for the pulleys. Honestly, the hardest part about the AMVR cable management system is the installation. I messed up installing it, but they do give you extras, and honestly, what I did mess up wasn't to the point where it wasn't unusable, but definitely think about your cable placement, because you are going to have to make a triangle over your primary VR space. So don't be like me, don't be like Mardu VR. Make sure you think out what you're doing, because I put the dang adhesives in the wrong spot. I could pull them off, but anyway, that's just me. You guys should be smarter than me. So make sure you place it. Installation is pretty easy, really simple and forward. And then they do give you some extras just in case you mess up. So let's get into how it actually feels to use it. Personally, I love the AMVR cable management system because it does what it is supposed to do, honestly. I feel like I don't have a wire while playing VR, even if I am using like my Quest 3 or my Quest Pro or anything like that. And that feels great. And the fact that I can use it with any VR headset is peak. And it doesn't even feel like there's a much tension when you go kind of far away from the actual pulleys, which is really good. Because I heard a lot of people with other ones, they feel like that the tension was really strong. But with this one, I don't really feel it. The only problem that does happen is when I lift my arms up sometimes and the cable's in front of me. But that's honestly a skill issue on my part because I put the thing in the wrong spot. But that's just me though. But other than that, it's a really great cable management system. Shout out to AMVR for sponsoring this. I do appreciate it. And we're going to have more sponsors on the channel. But other than that, it's me, Mardu VR. And I hope you PCVR guys get you a cable management system, get you a Quest 3. A lot of fun. Highly recommend. But remember, I'm just a dude with a VR headset. Peace.